Hello everyone. Our goal today is to find digits ABC such as ABC plus ABB equals 555. So because A, B, and C are digits, they will be between 0 and 9 inclusive. Today we'll be presenting two methods. So the first method goes like this. So A, B, and C. Well, A right here does not actually equal A because A is in the hundreds place. Therefore, A right here is actually 100A. And similarly, B is 10B because it's in the tens place plus C. And we do the same thing for this number. So we have 100A plus 10B plus B. And this equals 555. Wow. Afterwards, we can do some more simplification. So we combine like terms, 100A plus 100A. Those are like terms because they're both in variable A. And this will be 200A. 100A plus 100A is 200A. 10B plus 10B plus B is 21B. And then plus C equals 555. All right, now we can do a little guess and checking right here. But first, we will restrict some values for A. So because A is a digit, A, B, and C are all digits. So A can either be 0, 1, or 2. A cannot be 3 or greater because then if A was, let's say, 3, then 200A would be 600, and this will be negative. And because B and C are digits, these must be positive. So therefore, A must be less than 3. However, if A was either 0 or 1, so suppose A equals 1, then 21B plus C equals 355. And we notice that this is not possible because if we set B to 9 and C to 9, so this will maximize 21B plus 9, well, that will only have a maximum of 190. And then if A equals 1, then we have 355 on this side. So therefore, A must equals 2. So after A equals 2, we have 21B plus C equals 555 minus 200 times 2. So that would be 155 on this side. So right here, A equals 2. So we remember that. All right, once again, we can apply the same logic. B is a digit, so we can restrict some values for B, and we get that B equals 7. Now the reason why B cannot be less than 7 is because then C will be like a 2-digit number, and C is a digit. And if B equals 8, then 21B will equal 168, and C will be negative, which is also not possible. Therefore, we must have B equals 7. So therefore, C equals 155 minus 21 times 7 equals 8. All right, so as our final answer, we have ABC equals 2, 7, 8. Now the second method, it will involve, instead of looking at the equation horizontally, we can look at it this way. So ABC plus ABB equals 555. So we can look at it instead vertically. So where can we start? Well, A plus A and B plus C, those we can find a lot of information here. We don't really want to start here because we don't know what B and C are. Like B plus C equals 5 or 15, but even if we have that, we cannot really find what B and C are. So therefore, it's always a good idea to start at places where we can find information about the variable. So we can start here. We have A plus A, and there's a 5 down here. So notice that there's no carrying forward, so we have A plus A, and then there's a 5 down here. But A plus A equals 2A, and that is even. So how is that possible? How can there be 5? Well, this means that there will be a carry forward from the B plus B. So because B plus B can be a maximum of 18, So this is achieved when b equals 9. Therefore, there can be at most a 1 at top, a carry forward a 1. So therefore, we now have 2a plus 1 equals 5. And this will give us a equals 2. And once you get a value for a variable, it's always a good idea to fill this in. And we do this because maybe we can find other informations for other variable. All right, so there's a carry forward of 1 right here. So therefore, b plus b equals 15. But applying the same logic here, b plus b equals 2b, and that's even. So this means that there must be a carry forward right here. And once again, the maximum value of b plus c is 18, so there's at most a carry of 1. So therefore, 2b plus 1 equals 15, and this gives us b equals 7. Now we have b equals 7, so we are going to fill that right in. And then finally, we have c plus 7 equals 15 because we carry forward 1. So c plus 7 equals 15. And notice how as soon as I knew the value of b, I put that in. And this will help me determine the value of c. Because if I hadn't substituted b equals 7 in, it will probably be very difficult to find the value of c. So here we have c plus 7 equals 15. And then solving this will give us c equals 8. So as our final answer, ABC equals 2, 7, and 8. So yeah, these are two methods. One of them is looking at this horizontally. The other one is going down vertically. Thank you very much, guys.